Hi. Okay, so we're actually starting with the tours in the beginning of the reset video. But hello, welcome to the reset video for the month of April. I'm going to start with the reading journal, the always fully booked reading planner, book lovers planner. I will link this down below. As well as the creator of this, I'll link her Instagram. So if you want to look at these and stuff, you're welcome to do so. So we're going to go ahead and go into April. So here is April. So as you can see right here, I went ahead and did like the dates. I think you actually saw me do the dates and such, but I did the dates, and then here are the videos that are planned for the month of April. I have a vlog that's going to come out on the 1st, and then the haul video will come out on the 4th, and so forth and so forth. I actually changed this video, so I need to reset that one. But nevertheless, here's a buzzword-a-thon, which is the animal, and then these highlights out here at the bottom is for the magical readathon, which is going through the whole month of April. I do need to update this as well because the Fablin weekend thing is happening, as well as there's like this dragon readathon thing that's going on as well. So I'll probably put those in here. But going into the following page, we have the TBR, which I already did my TBR video, so you're welcome to watch that. I'll link that down below and up top for you. This is for the Math Magician, the 3 books for that. And then here is the Alchemist TBR right here, in which I've talked about all these in length and such in the TBR video, so you're welcome to check that out. Here we have the new releases, which I will talk about later, but I only have 4, so those are that. I need to double check this as well, which I will. I'll double check these, but I need to double check this. But here are the 4 releases for the month of April, and then here is the first week. We have the 31st of March through the 6th of April. And I normally put like the books I'm going to read right here. I need to do that, especially because like I have so many books I need to read in the month of April. So I need to make sure I do that. I was supposed to do that before filming this, but you know, that obviously didn't happen. And then here's the 7th through the 13th. And then I'll do the 3. I'm going to do 3 books a week. So I need to put 3 books right here. And then have the 14th through the 20th. And then the 3 books will go right here. And then the 21st through the 27th, the 3 books will go right here. And then the last week, we have the 28th through the 4th of May. And Y'all West is Thursday. Well, I'm going out there on Thursday to Santa Monica. But Y'all West is Friday, Fierce Friday. And then Y'all West is Saturday. But also, though, at the end of April, in this week, LA Times book event, which is at USC. So I need to put that right here because that's this day. So both of these days, or both of these weeks, I have like some stuff going on. So as well as I have like a training, which is the 16th and the 17th. So I'll be away from home the 15th, 16th, and 17th, and I'll be back on the 18th. So I have to put all that in here, which I think is in the other one. But yeah. And then here will be my bookish haul, which I have not rolled the dice yet, so I do not know how many books I can buy in the month of April just yet. And then the reading wrap up. And then that is it. There's like a little note section right here. And that is it for this. I wanted to show y'all how it was set up. I also got a clip of me setting this up, so y'all should have saw that already. But yeah, that is my reading journal. And then we have my personal journal, which I have to be a little careful because I think my hotel is in here, but I'll cover it if anything. So here we have the spread for April. We have these F's, which are the days that I'm working out of town. The F stands for something, but you know, it's fine. And then the C is for the conference, the training that I was just talking about, which I will be checking into the hotel on the 15th, which is Friday, and then coming back on the 18th. But these V's stand for videos, and then this V and these V's are videos. This off are the Fridays that I'm off. It's no coincidence that the day that I'm working out of town is also the Friday that I'm off. Like, I do that for a reason. And then here is the start of my English class, which is going to be intense. And then, like I said previously, the New York Times event at USC is on the 26th. And then Y'all West is that following weekend. So, let's go over the goals. I actually have goals in here. My magical readathon TBR is a goal. Read for an hour every day is a goal. I would like to read for more, but I need to get into the habit of reading every day. And then to update the spreadsheet daily, which I'll show y'all that later as well. But is there anything on here? No. Okay. So here is the 31st through the 6th. And here are the edit vlogs and upload vlogs and film haul video and such, just for me to keep on track. And then I have a hair appointment. Okay, this is fine too. Okay, this is the 7th through the 13th. Like, look at this. Like, I love these. Like, she is just amazing. Oh, I'll link her down below as well. The girl who did this for me. Okay, so actually it's fine. I'll just black it out. The next page is where my hotel information is, but I'll just blur it out so y'all can't see it. But we have the 14th through the 19th here. I'll be back home here, but you know, check that out. Isn't it cute? And then this is the 21st through the 27th. I don't have anything here yet, but as the week goes by and the month goes by, I'll be uploading or updating this stuff. And then that is the last week before we go into May. But I forgot to show y'all this, which is just the overview of April. So I need to update some stuff here too, as far as like when I'll be out of town and the Mondays that I'm going to be working out of town and the Fridays that I'm off. But yeah, this is my personal bullet journal. This was done by Rachel, which I'll link down below. This bullet journal is from Archer and Olive, which I will also link down below if they're still available. I don't know if they are anymore, but I'll link the website at least. So yeah, that is the tours, and I will see y'all right now anyways. Back to present.
Hey y'all, hey. Hey cousins, how's your mind? How's your body? How's your heart? I hope that you're doing well. Welcome and/or welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a reset video. The reset for April. Yes, y'all already saw the setup of the reading journal, and I showed y'all the tour of the reading and my personal bullet journal and reading journal and such. So we're gonna get straight into everything else. Number one, I still have not rolled the dice yet to see how many books I can buy in the month of April. I will do that later and I'll input it on the screen. But in a jest, I roll a dice to see how many books I can buy in that month. I roll a D12. The problem is that eventually in this later months and such, I will have too many books for it to cover a D12, even if I rolled a 12. I think in the month of April, I only have 3 or 4 books, I believe, that I have pre-ordered, like new releases. So I should be fine there, but I'm not exactly sure just yet. Not exactly sure just yet. Next week, the week after you see this, or I mean, I don't know when you'll see this, but the week after this is going to be put up, I will show the haul video of the books that I bought in the month of March. That is the layout of everything as much as I possibly can. I think what we're going to go into right now is the books that I am pre-ordering and the books that I read in the month, and then just do like a whole monthly stats whole thing. So let's start there. On the screen right now, you'll see all the books that I've read so far in the year. The problem is, right, today is the 28th. I still have a couple of days left, and I'm actively reading 2 books right now. So those 2 books are not on here, but they will be eventually. So take these stats with a grain of salt as of right now, because as of right now, I have not finished reading them. Besides one, I did finish reading Throne of Glass, but it's not on here yet because I'm still tabbing it up. So until I finish tabbing it up, it's not going to get on here just yet. But nevertheless, let's go into the releases for the month, because I feel like that's a good place for us to start. And then I'm going to go ahead and filter this down to clear to April. And then I'm going to hit OK. So I have 4 books. Okay, so for the 3rd, we have Gifted and Talented. I have that pre-ordered from Waterstones. I will also put on the screen a screenshot of what it looked like. And then on the 8th, we have 3. We have Firebird, which I got from Amazon. Don't Sleep with the Dead, which I will be getting from Barnes & Noble most likely. And Enchantra, which I will be getting from Waterstones. So I will go ahead and get those books. Hopefully I rolled more than a 4. I don't exactly know. I also have Illumicrate, so those those books don't count. Illumicrate books don't count, but I do have Illumicrate. I don't remember what the book is going to be for the month of April, but I did not skip, so I will be getting April's book. So on to our monthly stats. Here they are right here. So as of the month of March so far, I've read 5 books, which was a total of 1,509 pages read, and the hours listened is 15.5 with an average rating of 3.5, which isn't the best, but that's okay. I didn't acquire any books. That's not true. I just haven't uploaded that. And I don't have any library books out. That's also not true. I do have some out. I had 1 reread, technically 2, because Stone of Glass is a reread for me. 1 DNF, which is very upsetting. And I didn't start any series, and I had 3 diverse reads out of 5. So that looks fairly good, I feel like. And then below you will see the sources: audiobook, ebook, physical, or mixture. For the mixture, I normally listen to the audiobook and read at the same time. I have 2 graphic novels and 3 novels, 3 adult and 2 YA. And then there is the breakdown of my rating. 1 book got a 3.5, 1 book got a 4 stars. I didn't rate 1 book because I DNF'd it. And then I had 2 3.25. And then I have 1 contemporary, 1 horror, 1 literary fiction, 1 romance, and 1 dark academia. So unfortunately, the DNF was the dark academia. Of course. So we're going to go into the individual books read. So I'm going to go back to this, and I could filter this down to March, but I don't feel like doing all that. So the first book that I read in March was Witchcraft for Wayward Girls by Grady Hendrix. I read this because I was a co-host for Kayla from Books and Lala. I will link that video, that live, down below if you want to check that out. It was super amounts of fun. I gave that book a 3.25. It was a horror book. It was an adult book. I gave it a 3.25 because overall I enjoyed it, but I don't really read a lot of horror books. So it was interesting, yet also there were things that I didn't like about it. I didn't like how the BIPOC characters were, I don't know how to explain it, but I didn't like that there wasn't much thought gone into it. But there was a lot of thought gone into the fact that the main characters in this book were young girls and giving birth to babies, and how it was written, what took all that into consideration. So I really enjoyed that. The next book I read was Heartstopper Volume 5, and I read that because I need to turn it back into the library. I gave it a 3.5. I enjoyed it. It was cute. I think I actually liked that one more than I liked the other Heartstoppers. I am not the hugest fan of Heartstopper. I understand the love. I understand the representation, which is very important, but I'm just not a fan of it necessarily. It's fine, and the 6th one I will probably read, but I'm just not super in love with it like everybody else is. I'm pretty sure y'all all know what Heartstopper is about, so I don't need to go into it. And then the next book is the DNF of the Incandescent by Emily Tesh. I will eventually pick it back up, but it is marked as a DNF for now. I was really, really fucking bored. It was a dark academia book that I was really excited about. I got an e-arc of it, and it's due to release in May, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It was really boring. It was extremely fucking boring. I just could not fucking do it. For the life of me, I just couldn't do it, and I just could not be bothered. So I put it down, and I picked up some other things. Definitely going through a reading slump right now, but I am actively trying to get out of it, and reading that was not helping. So definitely the fuck not. The next thing I read was Daybreak Volume 1, and I got this off of, what is it called, Edawise or whatever. I got it as an ARC, and it was so fucking cute. It was perfection. It's a manga graphic novel type of thing. It's super, super cute. It follows these 2 guys that are in high school, and them kind of dealing with the fact that they have feelings for each other, and it was so fucking cute. It was so cute. 10 out of 10 recommend. I don't know when it comes out. I'll put it on the screen when it comes out, but it's so good. So fucking good. I highly recommend. And I gave that a 4 star. It was super, super cute. I will definitely be continuing. Last but not least of the books that I read so far, I read Lights Out, which is a dark romance. I gave it a 3.25 because while I enjoyed it, like, I know that I am not the audience for dark romance because I don't normally read dark romances. Like, they're just not for me. And because of that, like, I felt kind of weird about rating it to begin with, because I was like, if I was a dark romance girly, I would be eating that book the fuck up and I would love it. But I'm not a dark romance girly, so because of that, like, is it necessarily fair to rate it knowing that I'm not the audience for it? And when I say that, it's not like I don't like dark romance. It's just, it's not a genre or a subgenre that I normally go to, and it's not one that I read. Kind of like horror. Like, it's just, it's not books that I pick up on a regular basis. So I know that this isn't written for me. Now, was it fun? Yes. Were there parts in it that didn't make any fucking sense as well? Yes. Is it, like, realistic? No. No, not at all. I will say, the whole hacker serial killer son thing was really cool. What I disliked about it, though, is the whole, like, knife play stuff, and like the mask play stuff is kind of cute, I guess. Sure, why not? I guess. But I don't know. There's something about it that I just can't wrap my head around, like boundaries that he had that didn't make any fucking sense. Like, so you can break into this bitch's house and you can leave a camera in this bitch's house, but you have a boundary of watching her pleasure herself. Sir, what? And you can stalk her. You can stalk her. And that's okay. All right, go off. But yeah, anyways, so those are all the books that I read in the month of March. So far, I guess, in the month of March. I should go ahead and note, like, the best and the worst. So the best will probably have to be Daybreak. And it was just really, really cute. And I want to say the worst, I'm going to go with the Incandescent, even though it's not fair. That's not technically fair because it's a DNF. But, like, Witchcraft for Wayward Girls wasn't bad in comparison to the Incandescents, and Lights Out wasn't bad in comparison to the Incandescents. So I can't put either one of those as my worst of. So I'm going to put the DNF, which is really sad because I was really looking forward to it. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. So before I head out, I did show y'all the reading journal, and I showed there was a spot for me to put, like, the books I'll be reading that week. My goal is to read 3 books a week in the month of April because I have so many books to read, right? But I didn't put them in enough time for the clip of the tour of that. So with that being said, I am doing weekly vlogs. I will continue to do weekly vlogs. So in those weekly vlogs, I will make sure I start them with the books that I'll be reading that week. So that kind of covers that. So if you want to see the books that I'm reading that week and to cover the fact that it wasn't in the reading journal, then just make sure you check out my vlogs, at least the beginning of them, and I will tell you the books I'm reading that week. And if you're interested in hearing my thoughts and all that good stuff, then you can watch the rest of the video. Outside of that, though, that's literally all I have to talk to y'all about. That is all of the resets, I think. Oh, actually, lies. There's one other thing. I need to tell y'all about the events that's going on for the month of April. So I am going to the New York Times book event thing that's at USC. I will link that information down below for you, the website. It's a free event, and there's going to be a lot of people there and a lot of vendors and a lot of authors. So if you want to check that out, that's in California at USC. Also, I should have prep videos out for Y'all West. Y'all West is actually technically in May, so I will talk about it then at the end of April going into May. But I should have a prep video out about that. Last but not least, I posted on my community tab about us reading a duology together, and me doing sprints specifically with an S, specifically, there you go, for that duology. The announcement video for that, which will be going all through the month of May, will be out in the middle of April. So if you're interested in reading, I want to say it was the One Dark window or whatever duology. I forgot what it's called, but I want to say that that's what was picked. But if you would like to join that, or if you would like any information about that and all that good stuff, like the nitty gritty of it, there will be an announcement video for that in the middle of April. Okay. All right, cool. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Please let me know down in the comments what you read in the month of March, if you had a favorite in the month of March, how you're doing in particular, and if you don't have anything to say but you would like to contribute to the comments to help me out, of course, you can leave let's do a controller. Let's do a controller. And the reason why that is because I've been playing a lot more games recently. So there you go. But if you would like to comment that, I will comment back with an emoji, all that good stuff. I really appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful day or night or whatever the case would be. And I'll see you next one. Okay, cool. Bye.